Yeah, so I think marketing obsessed over that really well. They were looking at a little less on we weren't obsessing over LTV to CAC in the early days just because we had a fast growing business with tons of capital and tons of growth. I think now, as we're a little bit more focused on a path to profitability, that is even more important and something that probably should be equally important to all companies at all stages, given the current climates and environment. I think we looked at attribution as best we could. I think it's one of those things, unless you are able to buy a tool like Factors, it becomes harder to look at over time. And so we would have very much benefited from Factors in the early years. I think the benefit of that is there was a bit of time where we were kind of had some gray area in terms of our reporting for attribution. And so it was like, where do we invest in? And it was a bit of hope and wish strategy than like a data-driven strategy. And so that was something that I think as an early startup or any size company, if you can showcase what attribution from which channel, from what source, you're going to be able to invest more in those sources and more in those channels. And that's incredibly important, especially in today's kind of more budget tight economy that we're in. We did look at like pipeline, velocity and pipeline coverage and those type of kind of more sales and marketing alignment metrics.